What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking to Air Jordan 8, SoleFly, Mi Casa, Su Casa. So stay tuned.
Doesn't make sense. I don't really know. Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, but I started a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking to Air Jordan 8, SoleFly collab, Mi Casa, and Su Casa. Alright man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. Alright, so first things first, these are set to release December 16th to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $225, right? Okay. And of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price and right now look like they're averaging $290 and up depending on the size, right? Okay. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock or you have been living under a rock, because low-key I feel like I've been living under a rock, these joints actually dropped December 8th by SoleFly, right? Okay, if I'm not mistaken, they dropped it on their website first. I did put that information in the sold out Discord, shameless plug, right? Okay, and let's just keep it 100. They sold out very slowly, right? Okay, and I think when the sneaker app drop happened on December 16th, we're gonna see the same thing. They're gonna sell out slowly but surely. Maybe the bigger sizes will sell out first, but in my opinion, I think this is a dope shoe and a dope collab. Details on this right down to the science on this joint, as I did a little bit of research on these just to be dangerous. It's obviously Cuban inspired, Miami Cuban inspired at that, right? Okay, but at the end of the day, it's still an 8. Now, when I say Cuban inspired, I mean, you can tell they got the Cuban links, which I know I'm definitely love Cuban link chains. But they got the pretty much Cuban links right down to the box where it's like a Cuban link, like, I mean, it's a Cuban cigar box, right? Okay, definitely specialty box with this. Now, the mesh on the outside of the shoe, I think that's inspired from Huarache, but don't quote me on that. But I think that's inspired from like the Deion Sanders Huarache, but again, don't quote me on that. Again, I know just enough to be dangerous, but overall, it's still an 8, and I meant to say basically the 8. While I like the 8s, but they're not the most quote unquote most popular sneaker. If we're gonna keep it 100, right? Okay, work with me here. I think they're comfortable. Y'all know how I like the playoff 8s. It's certain models that hit and some don't, right? Now, I remember SoleFly did drop some Jordan 1s, right? Okay, I think they did 2 different Jordan 1 colorways. Both were dope and they hit, and I feel like, no disrespect to these, and I'm just talking the collabs in general now, not just SoleFly, because I don't want to pick on them because they're doing their thing. But I'm gonna say certain Jordan models are harder to get. When you collab with them, they're hard to actually, like, you know, put your spin on them and make them pop. I feel like Jordan 1s, that's kind of like, okay, cool, we're most likely gonna rock with that as a community. You're gonna see the 4s, that usually goes pretty good as well. But when you get to these other models, it's kind of hit or miss, bro. And I'm saying like models like the 2s, you know what I'm saying? Like the 8s, we've seen people try to collab with them. 6s, Travis did a great job on those. But again, it's kind of one of those, after the 1s and 4s, it gets difficult in my opinion, and you can sound off in the comment section. But that's basically where I'm at with it. Dope shoe, dope concept. Like I said, the story behind it, I like what they did with it. Details on it is good, but at the end of the day, it's still an 8. In my opinion, I think the issue with it is, as much detail as it is, as you do the research on this a little bit, I think the color in general overall is just a little plain Jane. Maybe not the perfect time to drop these, if you ask me. Maybe this could have been a summertime drop too, if you ask me. Like wintertime, we kind of want those like fall/wintertime colors. Not that you can't get this off, but this is more of a summertime shoe to really pop off, right? Okay, we're gonna keep it 100. Now, I know on the inside of the wings, which y'all know I wear the wings open on my 8s, they have Mi Casa and Su Casa, which in Spanish, I believe that stands for my home is your home. And if I'm wrong, feel free to correct the kid down in the comment section. Y'all know I don't speak fluent Spanish, so work with the kid. But I believe that's what it stands for. But overall, like I said, details are there. But I feel like that overall white colorway, I feel like it should be something slightly different on there, man. And y'all know it's got the hint of red going on there as well. But at the same time, I feel like the base color of that white-ish colorway, right? I think it's missing something there if you ask the kid. But again, it's easier to critique a shoe after it's already been put out versus what I woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda did, right? Okay, so at the end of the day, as a person who's trying to work on merch behind the scenes as well, I know doing this stuff is easier said than done as well. So I don't want to seem like I'm bashing the shoe, but overall, dope story behind the shoe, dope concept behind the shoe. However, for the kid, man, personally, these will be a skip. Not a bad shoe, but I feel like personally, I would say go back to the drawing board and tweak the color overall just a little bit. But at the same time, if you're happy with it, by all means, because I feel like they're still gonna sell out slowly over time. So I feel like that's where we're at with it. But for me personally, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and will you be going after these on December 16th, retailing at $225? And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. All right, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.